Welcome to your UK weather story. Today is Thursday, February 12, 2026, and we're entering a dramatic 10-day stretch. Two powerful weather systems are clashing over Britain: icy Arctic air from Scandinavia versus milder, wetter Atlantic air. This battle will bring rapid changes, mild to freezing, then back to wet and mild. Expect rain, sleet, snow in the north, a brief sunny pause, and then more rain. From London to Edinburgh, everyone will feel the effects. Temperatures, skies, and conditions will shift quickly. Planning ahead is crucial. The cold easterly air will bring a biting chill, while Atlantic systems threaten more rain for already saturated ground. This push and pull defines the next 10 days. A classic British weather drama, but more intense than usual. We'll guide you through where snow will fall, when the sun will shine, and highlight the risk of flooding. This isn't just about coats or umbrellas, it's about understanding the powerful forces shaping our days. Stay tuned as we break down what's coming, so you can stay safe, informed, and maybe even enjoy a crisp winter day. Let's dive into the details. Before the cold arrives, let's look at the winter so far. The UK is waterlogged, with 147% of average rainfall since December. Rivers are high, soil is saturated, and any new rain has nowhere to go. The jet stream, stuck further south, has funneled storm after storm from the Atlantic. This relentless rain has put regions like the Somerset Levels, Thames Valley, and Yorkshire on high alert. Even moderate rainfall now poses a serious flood risk. The ground is so saturated that any new rain will quickly swell rivers and increase flooding. The upcoming weather isn't just about temperature swings, it's about water and the danger it brings. The initial cold snap may pause the rain, but the Atlantic's return will bring more moisture. When that happens, the flood threat will rise sharply. This context sets the stage for the next 10 days. Thursday starts mild, especially in the south. London wakes to 10 degrees, but a mass of Arctic air from Scandinavia is moving in, starting in the north and east. By midday, Edinburgh and Glasgow feel the chill, with a biting easterly wind. The cold spreads west and south, reaching Manchester and Liverpool by afternoon. It's as if a giant freezer door has opened, temperatures drop, and the wind makes it feel even colder. The Midlands, including Birmingham, sit on the front line with fluctuating conditions as cold and mild air collide. By evening, even London cools to 7 degrees and falling. This is a day of transition. The Arctic air gradually takes over, pushing out the mildness. By nightfall, most of the UK is under its influence. The wind will make it feel raw and unpleasant. This sets up an even colder Friday, with wintry weather risks increasing. The battle has begun, and the cold is winning. Prepare for a sharp drop in temperatures. Friday, February 13th. The Arctic air dominates the UK. Scotland wakes to just 4 degrees, and that's as warm as it gets. Bundle up. The chill is biting, especially with the persistent easterly wind. The big story is snow. Rain in Scotland turns to sleet, then snow, settling on high ground like the Grampians and Cairngorms. The snow line drops through the day, reaching central Scotland, the Pennines, and Welsh mountains by evening. Travel warnings are out for high routes: M6 over Shap Fell, M62 across the Pennines, and roads near Newcastle and Durham. Down south, it's cold, but mostly dry. Leeds and Sheffield may see rain turn to snow after dark. London stays dry but cold, with temperatures plunging to 4 degrees overnight. Expect widespread frost and a frigid start to the weekend. Friday marks winter's true arrival: snow, ice, and biting cold. Travel will be tricky, especially in the north. The Arctic air has taken control. Prepare for a wintry weekend. Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, brings a rare winter gift. High pressure settles over the UK. The result? Clear skies, light winds, and a crisp, frosty morning. Temperatures start below freezing, but the sun reveals a stunning winter landscape. The Cotswolds, Lake District, and Scottish Highlands look especially picturesque. It's a perfect day for a winter walk. Cold, but bright and calm. Enjoy it while it lasts. This is just a brief pause. Out in the Atlantic, the next weather system is already gathering strength. Saturday's calm is the interval between the Arctic blast and the return of wet, windy weather. Make the most of the sunshine. Change is coming fast. Sunday, February 15th, the Atlantic returns. High pressure slips away, replaced by clouds, wind, and rain from the west. The change hits Cornwall and Devon first, then spreads east. By evening, rain reaches Cardiff and South Wales. The transition from Saturday's sun is dramatic. London stays dry longer, but clouds build and temperatures rise to 9 degrees, much milder than before. Scotland holds onto the cold a bit longer, with Edinburgh and Glasgow struggling to reach 6 degrees. Rain eventually pushes into southern Scotland, while the north stays chilly and bright for a time. Sunday is a day of reversal. The cold, sunny spell ends, and unsettled wet weather takes over. The Atlantic is back in charge. Prepare for a wet, windy week ahead. Monday, February 16th, the Atlantic dominates. Rain sweeps west to east. Manchester and Liverpool wake to wet weather. London gets rain by lunchtime. Tuesday offers a brief, weak ridge. Maybe some morning sun in London, but mostly gray elsewhere. By Wednesday, a powerful Atlantic front brings heavy, persistent rain, especially to Wales and northwest England. The already saturated ground means flooding risks rise sharply. London stays damp and gusty, with highs around 8 degrees IC. Thursday brings more rain, especially in the Midlands and Birmingham. Friday may see a brief break in the south. London could glimpse sunshine and reach 10 degrees IC. Scotland remains rainy and windy, with a clear north-south weather split. Saturday's outlook, mild but unsettled, with more showers and some dry spells. Temperatures stay above average. London could hit 11 degrees C, Manchester and Glasgow around 9 degrees C. The key message: expect cloud, rain, and mild air as the Atlantic holds sway. Flooding remains a major concern. The biggest threat over these 10 days is flooding. With the ground saturated, any rain quickly runs off into rivers, raising flood risks, especially in the Somerset levels, Thames Valley, and Yorkshire. Early in the period, snow and ice create travel hazards. Thursday and Friday bring dangerous conditions to high routes like the M6 and M62. Drivers should allow extra time, carry emergency supplies, and check for closures. Air travel may also be disrupted, especially at Edinburgh and Glasgow airports on Friday. From Sunday onward, rain and surface water become the main travel challenges. Expect large puddles, reduced visibility, and possible road closures due to flooding. Never drive through floodwater. Plan ahead and stay cautious. The weather's power demands respect and preparation. Stay updated on warnings and travel advisories. Safety comes first. Don't underestimate these conditions. Plan your journeys carefully. To understand this wild weather, look to the jet stream, a fast-moving air current steering our storms. Since December, it's been stuck south, sending storm after storm at the UK. The recent Arctic blast briefly disrupted this pattern, letting cold, dry air in and giving us a short-lived, sunny spell. But the Atlantic jet stream remains dominant, quickly restoring wet, mild conditions. The UK sits at a crossroads of major weather patterns, making these dramatic shifts common. This 10-day story is a classic example of Britain's unique weather battleground. While we focus on daily changes, remember the bigger picture. These battles happen high above us. Even as we face cold and rain, daylight is increasing, about 3 minutes more each day. Spring is on the horizon, promising brighter, warmer days ahead. For now, stay prepared and watch the skies.